Welcome back for another pick a card reading. Today we're going to identify the relationship that you have with this specific person in your mind from a previous lifetime. So think about a person, whether this is a lover, a brother, a friend, or what have you, and we'll try to figure out the relationship that you have with that person from a past life. I really wanted to do this kind of a reading because I suddenly remembered the book that my late father lent to me. It was years ago. It was actually by Edith Fiore. And the title of the book is You Have Been Here Before. That book is truly amazing. It was a page turner. I even remember there's just one part from that book in which a couple were struggling with their sex life, and it turned out during hypnotic trance or regression that they were actually brothers and sisters from a previous lifetime. And the husband, which is her brother, actually sexually abused her from that lifetime, and that explains why they're struggling in this current lifetime. So we'll do the same thing. We'll try to identify the relationship they have with this person. And again, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Not everything will resonate in your situation. So let's actually show you the options for today's reading. All of them are baskets, by the way, so pick a basket. This is group number 1. Group number 2. And then group number 3. So yeah, pick a basket. Choose which of these 3 baskets you're drawn to. If you need some time, simply pause the video. Hi, group number 1. You chose this basket. So let's see here. What is the relationship that you have with this specific person in your mind from a previous lifetime? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group 1. You have the Fool. You have Ace of Swords. You have the Hierophant. You have Queen of Pentacles. You have Ten of Swords. And you have here 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And then you got here the Tower. Alright. So, based on the cards, I'm actually picking up a lifetime in Rome, is what I'm hearing. That was so strong. Either Greece or Rome. And I'm actually picking up different scenarios here. The first one that really came out strongly while I was actually shuffling the cards, I actually heard that this person that you have in your mind is actually somebody that you fell in love with. And I feel that for some reason this person could not commit to you because this person is actually somebody who's very dedicated to their task. I'm getting something to do with religion. So perhaps that's also the reason why it can't be together. I feel that this person also fell in love with you, but it's kind of like a sacrifice for this person to have a relationship with you because that's definitely a big no-no. So I'm getting some sort of like a taboo. I'm actually picking up that you were so in love with this person from a previous lifetime. You were hoping that somehow this person would eventually decide to just be with you and start a family with you. But this person was really, really dedicated to their role. So either this person is actually working for the church, because I'm getting religion here very, very strongly. But this person actually loves you so much, and it was definitely a sacrifice on their part. Now you can switch roles, okay? You can actually switch roles, remember that. But that's the scenario that I'm picking up very strongly. For others of you, I'm actually getting that this person was your husband from a previous lifetime. I'm actually getting that somebody got killed. Like, it was so sudden. It was so unexpected. And what I'm hearing from Spirit it was actually during the war. So I'm getting here that this person went to war and you were a housewife and you just found out that this person got killed. And it was so, so painful for you because you weren't expecting that this person would never come back. And then for others of you, I'm actually hearing that there is a taboo, like you can't be together. I'm also hearing something else. Actually, I'm picking up like somebody was actually a witch from a previous lifetime. And I feel that for some reason, you actually got imprisoned, okay? Because of what you were doing. And what I actually picked up is that this person they have in your specific mind is actually trying to fight for you or is trying to get you out of prison. That's actually what I'm picking up. And because this person tried to defend you, or this person is actually trying to help you get out of prison, because somebody's a witch, really. That's what I heard. And I even heard the name right now, Elena. So I don't know if this is the viewer, and I'm getting goosebumps right now. The name they have in that previous lifetime is Elena. So whether that's you or the other person, I don't know if it's H-E, Helena, but what I heard, there's no H. Elena is what I heard. And right now, I feel like crying, honestly. That's why I don't like, previous lifetime readings sometimes, because I tend to really get the energies, because you really have to be prepared for past life readings. Whew. But that lifetime was so emotional. I don't know who this is for, but somebody was actually a witch from a previous lifetime. It was not like you're a bad, you're practicing something like, from the dark side. I feel you are more of like the type of witch who really likes to help people. And because it was actually, a big no-no, I feel that's also the reason why you got imprisoned. But somebody helped you out, and this person is actually well known. This person has, the respect. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit, the respect of many people. But they weren't expecting it, that this person is actually siding on you, or this person is protecting you. And because of this person protecting you, I feel that the both of you got killed. That's also what I'm hearing. And then earlier I heard that this was your husband. I'm not picking up Greece, especially for those who kind of like resonate that your previous husband was actually a soldier. So I'm actually getting more of like the 1930s lifetime. And you were shocked when you found out that your husband got killed or murdered, and it was so unexpected. It was so fast. And I feel that you were pregnant during that time. And then the first lifetime that I actually picked up, like, there's taboo. You can't be together. Because there's religion. Like, this person is working for the church or has a responsibility in the church in which this person is not allowed to get married or what. But you fell in love. There's love there. But it's kind of like more of like a sacrifice, because this person doesn't want to take a chance or to take a risk. Oh boy, wow. Okay, let's move on. That was really, really crazy. Like, I even heard someone saying Elena. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the goosebumps. Okay, what else, Spirit? What is the relationship of group 1 with this specific person in their mind? Yeah, there's love. Look at that. Love. So for a lot of you, this is actually a lover, because based on the scenarios that I actually already identified, especially that I heard that some of you were married to this person. Somebody in this connection is a soldier who got killed. It was sudden. And then the other one, you can't be together. There's some sort of like a taboo. Somebody is kind of like a priest, like somebody is really dedicated to their religious work, okay? But this man really fell in love with this lady, and unfortunately, they can't be together. And then the third scenario that I actually picked up, just like what I said, there's something about, like somebody got imprisoned because this person is a witch. And then that person defended this witch, was trying to free this witch from, being imprisoned or what, or this person's protecting. And then I heard Elena, okay? So that was so strong. But yeah, again, there's a lot of love in this connection. So this person that you're inquiring about is a lover from a previous lifetime, okay? And then the lifetime that I'm actually picking up for a lot of you, Greece, or Greek Roman. That's actually what I'm getting. And then I'm also hearing Cyprus. Cyprus is so strong. Oh boy. All right. My energy is getting drained now. Okay, hold on. Let's try to pull up more. Yeah, breathe. Yeah, see? There's prison. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's what I was talking about. Because you got here the trapped in fear card. Like somebody's in prison. And that was so strong. I even heard the name Elena. And I feel either this is actually the viewer. That was your name in a previous lifetime. Or it's the person that you're dealing with, that you're inquiring about. But yeah, somebody got imprisoned. And this breathe card is more of like, for me, freedom. Okay, somebody... Okay, I'm hearing from Spirit right now, like there's some lesson around freedom as well. This can also be not just an actual prison, okay? Like maybe in this current lifetime as well, there's some form of restriction for others of you. Either somebody in this connection is restricting themselves, like they feel as if they couldn't commit to you, or there's something, not right or appropriate, or some sort of like a taboo is what I'm hearing. For others of you, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that, yes, there's something about freedom, like letting go of what is actually holding you back. That's really what I'm picking up. Like somebody's holding back their feelings, okay? So either this is actually the viewer or the person that you're dealing with, they're like that. They're holding back their feelings. And this is also tied to your previous lifetime. I'm hearing that some of you are definitely, the type of, individual who's very, very fierce, very courageous. Like you really fight for your rights, or you stand up for your rights. You don't care what other people are going to say. That's what I'm hearing right now. And I feel that this person too, like this person admired your courage, and this person was kind of like inspired to do the same. That's actually what I'm getting. Okay, I'm hearing the lifetime that I've identified earlier, in which she lost her husband during the war. I feel that that woman in that lifetime. So this can be you or the viewer or the person, whoever that is. You can switch roles. I feel that that person, just felt miserable the entire life, like they couldn't accept. And so the lesson there, it had something to do with freedom. Like there are things that you really needed to accept because that person was so heartbroken that she lost her husband, and she was also pregnant during that time. So there's a lesson about freedom here. All right, let's actually move on. Homeland, like somebody's waiting to come home as well, like the arrival. That's exactly what I'm picking up, because I'm getting like this lifetime that I just mentioned minutes ago, like she was really waiting for her husband to return until she found out that her husband got killed during the war. And it was such an unexpected, news. She wasn't really expecting it. Yeah, like death. I'm really picking up like somebody's having a hard time accepting the situation for what it is. That's actually what I'm hearing. There was an ending. So the ending, it was definitely the death of this person, okay? And then for me, this is kind of like also very psychic with the moon. So I'm actually, picking up that lifetime that I just mentioned. And her name is Elena, okay? And I feel that she was definitely misunderstood. And that's also why she was imprisoned. But I feel like this person that defended her, it's like this turtle over here. Like the turtle is under her, protecting her. And the shell is, for me, the protection. So whether this is actually you who was protecting this person, the one who also got killed, it was actually a person of status or rank. Like that person, and it was a guy. He was well respected. They were surprised that they were protecting Elena. That's what I heard, really. And unfortunately, the both of them were thrown out. That's actually what I'm hearing, thrown out, and eventually got killed. Okay, I'm not hearing anything else. Let's see. Oops, a blank card. Sorry about that. Got mixed up. Yeah, martyr, exactly. Like somebody sacrificed their life. Oh my god. Like, I just love how everything is matching here. Yeah, you got your mentor. Yes, I was just talking about priest earlier. Oh my god. Or monk. Yeah. I'm getting the goosebumps again. Gosh, this is so freaking weird. This is so freaking weird. That's why I love past life readings, but it's really draining. Like, if you notice, I'm catching my breath because it's really, for me, I don't know. I really saw the difference whenever I'm doing past life reading. Whenever I do past life reading, I easily get drained for some reason. That's why I rarely do it. But I just love how everything is matching here. Group number 1. Remember, I was actually talking about like somebody actually sacrificed their life. Even with that soldier who died, that soldier was brave. Whether that's you, the soldier who got killed during the war, or it's actually the other person. that person really fought hard, okay? He sacrificed his life for his country. And there's that element of sacrifice in all three scenarios, or all three lifetimes that I picked up for you guys. Because the other one, if you can actually remember, I said something like somebody is working for the church or a religious task, okay? Like this person is also very much highly respected, kind of like the Hierophant, you know? Like there's a lot of people around this person, very religious. This person actually fell in love with the lady. So you can switch roles, whether you were that priest or that monk. It can also be monk or nun, whatever. But I'm getting that there's that energy of sacrifice that you can't be together, even though the love is so strong. Because the common denominator for this reading, there's love. So even if it's all three different scenarios, there's love, right? It's a lover of yours. It's not like you guys have this platonic relationship or this is just a brother of yours. It's a lover. So I'm getting like there's sacrifice in all three scenarios that I picked up, or three lifetimes. And even the last one, like somebody decided to sacrifice their life for Elena, okay? Because she was actually kind of like judged wrongly, or she was actually accused wrongly, or wrongly accused, okay? That's what I'm getting. And this person really fought for Elena. Or Elena is actually what I heard, not Helena, it's Elena. Oh, God, I'm catching my breath. Anyway, going back, you got the mentor. So I'm actually, picking up that there's like that student-teacher element here. I'm getting as well for others of you, maybe that's also part of your past life with this person. Like one of you is actually teaching the other, one is more actually spiritual as well, or somebody's kind of like this wise counselor is what I'm picking up. And even this lifetime, maybe, okay? Like maybe there's that, age difference between you both, or there's that kind of like teacher-student energy. And for some reason, somebody's feeling that it's inappropriate to have a relationship, or we can't be together, because that's why I keep on hearing taboo, all right? There's something about religion, and you got the monk and nun, which was really crazy, okay? I'm also hearing, for others of you, like, I feel that both of you are very religious in that lifetime, okay? And again, it's a taboo. You can't be together. You can't get married. And so there's sacrifice. All right, let's move on because it's really draining. All right, let's see here. Let's pull up a few more cards here. What else, Spirit? Anything else? You got man holding a coin. Yeah. Purification. Wisdom. I was just talking about like a wise counselor. X. Okay. Let's get one more. Achievement. Yep. Everything is making sense here. All right, so just like what I said, this is just a validation for me, okay? For a lot of you, this is a, a lover. That's actually what I'm getting. Although this is all about coins, right? Coin energy, something to do with work. Well, I feel that the person that you have in your mind, for a lot of you, it's actually a guy and you're a woman asking this, okay? So they are actually of status, of power, That's actually what I'm getting, okay? So whether they are well known in the society or they have this position, that's actually what I'm getting. It's a person who's also very responsible, very honorable. That's also the energy I'm getting with this card. With the wisdom, for others of you, it's like, you know, I just mentioned counselor, or there's that very spiritual energy, like somebody is a mentor, somebody's actually teaching this lady earlier. So let me actually just pull up that card. Hold on. Yeah, look at that, right? So this is all about wisdom with the mentor, passing on some wisdom, and it's kind of like a teacher student. That's also what I'm getting here. All right, I feel that some of you are healers, or this person is also a healer. And for others of you, you got the ex, so I feel that this is actually, you know, your ex that you're inquiring about. Or this is actually talking about reuniting with the lost aspect of your soul. Like you felt very much connected to this person and you wanted to come together, all right? Like there was some unfinished business is what I'm hearing. Somebody really tried to put their focus on their goals with this achievement card. So just like what I've mentioned earlier, for instance, even with the soldier who died, like this soldier is very dedicated to his task, his duty as a soldier. And then even this other scenario that I actually picked up from Spirit, like this person is a priest, or kind of like just really working for the church religious task. And this person is very much dedicated to that task, or him being a priest maybe, and that he can't be in a relationship. It's a sacrifice, all right? And then the other one, it's still the same. Like this person is actually very respected by the society, but this person is so brave. Like this person really fought for Elena. That's actually, or Elena. That's actually what I heard. Oh boy. All right. So before I wrap things up, because this is not a really uber long reading, because as you can see, I'm catching my breath. Because I don't know, for some reason, whenever I do past life reading, it's so draining. I don't know why. But anyway, let's see. What else, Spirit? What is the relationship of group number 1 with this specific person in their mind? Okay, so maybe you had a lifetime. So there's something about ships. We'll get 3 cards. Yeah, see? Imprisonment. Oh my God. I just love how everything is matching. Jeez. Jeez. I just told you guys. And this is Elena. This is Elena. Because, or Elena. Spirit kept on telling me, correct myself. Okay, I'll correct how I get Spirit to say, no, not Elena. Elena. Because that's actually what I heard too. Yeah, so there's definitely something to do with being in prison. Okay? And this is Elena, okay? Like she was a witch. She was imprisoned and wrongly accused. And I'm getting the goosebumps right now. Oh God. Energies are so strong. Just get one more. Funny when Spirit tries to correct you. Okay, all right. Okay, it's not Elena. Okay, you got the orphan. All right, so there's some sort of like abandonment here. I feel that this is also kind of like the lesson, the soul lesson. Like somebody needed to heal from abandonment issues. Because if you notice, like somebody felt abandoned because they can't be together, right? That's why you got that X card too. So the first lifetime that I actually picked up, the priest can't be with this other woman because it's a big no-no. And so somebody felt abandoned, like we can't be together. The second one is the same thing. She lost her husband during the war. So somebody felt orphaned. Third one, Elena. Okay? So I'm actually, you know, just getting here like I'm picking up the same energy. Like somebody felt abandoned. I feel Elena got killed. Either it's Elena who got killed, or it's actually the guy who protected her, okay, who got killed, or both of them. But yeah, but there's really something to do with abandonment and freedom. That's why I got the imprisonment, and I just mentioned that earlier. Now, for the ships, maybe this is actually just related to the past life that you had with this person. So maybe this is going to relate with the soldier, maybe that soldier actually, yeah, was kind of like a navy or what. But it was 1930s. That's the vibe I'm getting, or 1920s. But yeah, that's actually what I have for you, group number one. I hope somehow you had fun with this past life reading. I really love doing this. I've tried it myself with my friends and my sister, and it was really crazy. They were all laughing. And just to share to you guys, I've had many lifetimes as well. And majority of my lifetimes, I was a queen and also a healer, psychic. So that explains why I'm really, into these kind of things, because it's really related to my past life. So yeah, interesting. That's actually the relationship that you have with this person in your mind. So for group number one, lover, okay? Unfortunately, there's that kind of like, a forbidden love is what I'm hearing for others of you. And then there's a lot of, lessons related to freeing yourself, letting go of the restrictions. And I'm also hearing abandonment, right? Abandonment issues that needs to be healed. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again on the next pick a card. Bye-bye, guys. Okay, group number two, you chose this basket. Let's see here. What is your relationship with this specific person in your mind from a previous lifetime? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number two. You have Justice. You have Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. Four of Chalices. The Emperor. So I'm actually carrying Holland. Some of you had a previous lifetime in Holland. That was so strong. Okay. And then Monaco is what I heard just now. Wow. Okay. So again, a lifetime in Holland and Monaco. That's really what I heard. Especially Monaco. That was so strong right now. It was so clear. I heard it. Okay. And then bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So I'm actually getting here based on the spread that you and this person they have in your specific mind, the relationship they had with them. For some of you, this is definitely a husband or a wife. So if you're a guy right now, okay, or you can just basically switch roles here. You were married to this person. That's actually what I'm getting here. And then for others of you, I'm actually, picking up that this person is also a father, okay, of yours. So whether this is, yeah, okay, I'm hearing from spirit, yeah, it's actually the person who's the father, not you. You're not the father and this is the child. You are the father, or this is the father, okay? So this person I have in your mind is a dad of yours for others of you. And then for others of you, it's a husband, okay? And I'm actually getting that strong energy of somebody is actually very, not to say very detached, but kind of like very authoritative energy is what I'm getting. Like this person is always sticking to the rules. What is right, what is not right. And I'm also hearing like somebody is not liking the decision. Okay. So whether this is actually the viewer is not liking the decision of this person, or this person too. Okay. So there's something about decision very, very strongly. For others of you, I'm actually hearing that during that lifetime, you had a, especially for those resonating with, yeah, this is my husband, or this was my husband as well, or my wife in the previous lifetime. I feel that you had, a kid, okay, during that lifetime too. Both of you are strong people, okay, very, very strong, like very hard-headed at times. I'm also hearing for others of you. Okay. I'm also hearing for others of you, like during that previous lifetime, I'm hearing from spirit, like you guys were also kind of like well respected in the society. It's kind of like you're working for the government and that previous lifetime, like an official, or like people are actually around you guys. And perhaps that's how you met this person as well. Because I'm getting like, for others of you, this is your husband. For others of you, this was your father from a previous lifetime. But I'm actually getting like, there was some sort of like a decision is really what I'm hearing. Like somebody's waiting for the final decision. Okay, all right. So I'm hearing from spirit right now is that for some of you, the decision had something to do with money. Okay. So there's something about money. And I'm also hearing the decision had something to do with a marriage as well. But I feel that for a lot of you, during that previous lifetime, I feel that you guys were really, like, not to say you're very stubborn, but you're really not going to back down. Because that's what I'm hearing from spirit. Like, you're really going to stick to your guns, okay? But yeah, I'm just really getting here the vibe of there's something about this person that you're inquiring about is actually a father for others of you. If this is a lover in the current lifetime, this was your father in a previous lifetime. And this person, just like what I said, is just very much like so strict, so authoritative, somebody who just really stick to the rules. The rules are not bendable, not very flexible person, okay? And for others of you, this is actually a husband, or this was a husband from a previous lifetime. You had a kid during that lifetime. But I keep on hearing like there's something about decision. And spirit actually mentioned to me there's also something about money, okay? Decision around financial matters during that lifetime, which is weird. I can't really figure that out. What is it about? But they're just telling me it's something to do with money. And then I'm also hearing lifetime in Monaco and Holland. Okay, all right. So I'm hearing right now from Spirit that some of you, you were actually kind of like a queen on that lifetime. And I feel that you felt as if that you don't have any voice. That's what I'm hearing. Because this husband of yours was so strict. And it's kind of like during that lifetime, like, you know, only men are given the right to speak what they want or to actually decide. That's why I'm also hearing that something to do with decision. And you felt as if you were not given a voice. Okay? That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. You were not given a voice because you're just a woman. And it's kind of like you are, you know, a queen of that lifetime is what I'm picking up right now, just now. So for some of you, you will resonate with that. And you were unhappy on that marriage. That's actually what I'm hearing, because it's like you're longing for something that is more emotional. Like this husband was just very authoritative, very strict. And it's always about, you know, their duty, or that's actually what I'm getting. Like they're not really taking your opinion or taking okay, I'm hearing from Spirit like they're not really considering what you're about to say, or they're not considering your emotions. It's like they don't really care, or this person doesn't really care what your 5 cents is or 10 cents. And you felt so bad during that lifetime, like you wanted to have a voice. So on that marriage, you were definitely feeling, you know, not very satisfied, because you felt as if you were just like a vase, like a flower vase. Like this person's just going to show you to, you know, to the family members. I'm getting kind of like a royalty, honestly, like you were a queen. I don't know who am I picking up on, but that's actually what I'm getting. But it's like you're just a queen, but you really don't have any right, or you felt as if you don't have a voice. Like for instance, like in a regular, you know, husband and wife, like, honey, I want black. And this person would always say, no, I've decided white, and I don't care if you want black. We'll go with white. So that's actually the energy I'm getting. And that's why I'm actually hearing something about decision too. Like this person is not really, you know, paying attention to your, or not really considering your decisions, not being considerate of your feelings, or this person is actually not respecting your decision. It's like this person just wanted to do things on their own, and you felt very sad during that lifetime. Bear with me if I'm actually pausing, because previous lifetime readings or past life readings, it's actually very draining, okay? That sometimes I would catch my breath. That's why I rarely do past life readings, and I've got to really, you know, fully concentrate, because it's really, really draining. But those are the information that I got. So Monaco, Holland, that came out very, very strongly. A lifetime on those countries or places. And then for some of you, this is actually a father of yours from a previous lifetime. For others of you, it's a husband. And if it's actually a husband, I feel as if you were not happy. Like you felt as if this person never, again, like appreciated you, or never kind of like respected your decision. And then there's something about money as well, because that's what I heard from Spirit during that lifetime. Okay, I'm not hearing anything else. Let's see. Yeah, again, this is actually Ace of Swords. There's something about, communication. There's something about truth. And yes, you were a maiden. You were a female during that lifetime. So even if you're actually a guy watching this, you were a female in that lifetime. You're very gentle. You're very feminine. Lighthearted. It's like you know how to appreciate, simple things in life during that lifetime. And I feel that on that lifetime, you never felt like appreciated by this person. Because that's what I heard. Even your decisions, it's like you're not heard. That's what I keep on hearing. You were not heard. And again, this is Ace of Swords, so this is definitely talking about, clarity of a situation, truth. For me, this is also communication, so voice. Just like what I said, you felt as if you weren't given a voice to speak up. And I'm also getting this very lonely energy, honestly. I'm actually getting Celtic lifetime as well for you guys. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah. Oh my gosh. A lot of, healing. Oh my God. Look at that. He got authority again. Jeez. So this is actually the Emperor. And I'm really getting here that this was your father for others of you. Okay, because Emperor is actually a father, okay? And so I'm actually picking up that some of you, the person that you're inquiring about, this was actually a dad of yours, all right? Who's very strict, very disciplined, very stubborn, okay? That's actually what I'm getting. It's like my way or the highway, all right? That's actually what I'm getting from this person's energy. So for some of you, maybe there's something about Italy. That's actually what I'm getting. Either this was also a lifetime for others of you, a lifetime in Italy, or it can also be Rome. Yeah, Rome, Italy. That's actually what I'm getting. And I'm actually picking up like somebody is... Okay, yeah, I'm hearing right now from Spirit like somebody's inner child needed to be healed as well. That's actually what I'm picking up. I feel that this was actually related to this previous lifetime, okay? Because this was your father as well from a previous lifetime. For a lot of you, it's a dad, okay? For others of you, this was a husband, and you weren't given a voice. You weren't actually allowed to speak up. It's like you were not allowed to be yourself. Because if I read this intuitively, even with this little girl over here or this young woman over here, she's wearing some quirky clothes. Like, I'm getting like, she felt as if other people, especially that father, or if it's not the father or her husband in that lifetime, was like, you know, trying to control her. That's really what I'm getting. Like, this is how you should dress up. This is how you should act. And she wasn't given a chance or, you know, an opportunity to be who she is, to speak up, all right? And to be appreciated for what she is. That's actually what I'm getting. For others of you, I'm actually picking up that this is a recent lifetime, all right? Some of you had a lifetime in Italy as well, in which you and this person are musicians. I feel that you're asking about a woman, whoever this is that I'm channeling right now. She's asking about her best friend, okay? So, I don't know who you are, but I'm hearing you right now. And yes, this is actually kind of like your sister as well in a previous lifetime. You're like sisters, okay? And you were musicians during that lifetime. But that was just something random that I heard right now. But for a lot of you, I'm really getting here that this is actually a husband or a father from a previous lifetime. Oh, wow. Totally different energy from group number one. This one is actually just kind of like very, very, you know, I'm hearing like there's a lot of restriction. Like, this person is not really allowing, maybe this is you who's not being allowed to speak up during that lifetime. Like, this person's not really considering your feelings or not allowing you to just speak up and like decide. You know, there's something about decision that kept on, you know, repeating over and over again. What else? Let's see here. What is the relationship of group number 2 with this person from a previous lifetime? Okay. Yeah, again, what I'm actually picking up with these 2 cards, I feel that if I read it intuitively, not the actual meaning of the card here, I'm actually, you know, picking up that this is actually a husband of yours. Or you guys were, you know, husband and wife. Let's just put it that way. But I feel like somebody is actually feeling alone. That's actually the energy I'm getting with these cards. Like, somebody's trying to reach out. Just like this lady over here, like she's trying to reach out. But I feel that this other person is kind of like very closed off. And it's kind of like, you know, I'm hearing the word shun. Okay, so that's actually what I'm picking up. For a lot of you, you were a woman during that lifetime, okay? You're so beautiful. You're actually very beautiful. You're very feminine. You have this very goddess-like energy. Just like what I told you when we saw the maiden card. So it's kind of like the same energy here with this return of Aphrodite. And I also feel like you're searching for something. Like, there's lack of love is what I'm hearing. Like, you're longing to be loved. Like, you're longing to be appreciated and wanted. And if this is also what you've been feeling in this current lifetime, it's because it's related to that past life as well. Because on that lifetime, you felt as if you were not appreciated, or that your decision was not honored or respected is what I'm hearing. But even though you're very feminine on that lifetime, even if you're a male watching this, you know, you have this desire to speak up because you have a very strong personality too. But it's like you were never heard. There's really something about communication because when I saw the dolphins, I'm hearing the word communication. So yeah, communication. Because dolphins, the way they communicate with humans as well, right? And so dolphins are very smart. They're very smart. They're actually very witty and very friendly too. So what I noticed for group number 2, there's something about communication and decision that kept on popping up. And for others of you, I'm actually hearing, you know, inner child, because the dolphins like playing, right? I'm actually also getting that somebody needed to heal their inner child, because this is related to their past life. Okay, I'm not hearing anything else. Let's see here. You got here gambler, prince, networker. Yeah, see? Inner child. You got child orphan. Oh my god. Whoa. I just love how everything is matching here. So that's what I was saying, group number 2. I feel that, again, we've already identified for a lot of you. I'm getting just 2 strong energies for group number 2. For others of you, or for a lot of you, this was a father of yours, okay? So whoever it is, the viewer, okay? The person that you're inquiring about, this person, even if they're female in this lifetime, they're actually your dad. And then for others of you, this was actually your husband, okay? Or if you're a male, you can actually, you know, switch that. This was your wife. But there's actually something about, like, somebody felt lost. Somebody felt as if they can't be themselves. I don't know. When I'm doing the reading, by the way, I don't just base it on the actual meaning of the card, because you might say, hey, that's not the meaning of the gambler. I sometimes do not read that way. Like whenever I actually get a card, I would get messages. So just in case some of you are wondering, like, why are you reading the gambler card differently? Because I just don't necessarily base it on the actual meaning of the card. So when I see an image, I'm getting different messages. So what I'm actually getting here is that there's that lesson around trusting your intuition. That's also what I'm getting, because I feel because of how you were treated on that previous lifetime, like you weren't given a voice. Maybe this is also playing out in this lifetime, in which you always follow what other people are going to say, because your voice was not heard. That's what I kept on hearing from Spirit over and over again. And there's something about abandonment. That's actually what I'm getting here. And yeah, so that's why I heard actually from Spirit earlier, and it was so strong, like a lot of you needed to heal your inner child, whether you're aware already or not, especially if you've been, you know, having some sort of like abandonment issues, or you feel like you were orphaned, you were actually left behind, or that this person was not there with you all the time. It's like you're always looking after this person, hoping that this person would appreciate you, even if it's the husband, because I'm getting two strong scenarios for group number 2. One is a father, this was your father, and for others of you, this was your husband. Same thing. It's like you felt that this person always leave you behind, or this person is not considering your emotions, or this person is not actually allowing you to speak up. This person is not honoring your decision. So I feel as if like you felt alone. You felt as if you were not given a voice. Again, I'm going to go back to what I was saying. And you're confused, okay? And I feel some of you are still experiencing this on this current lifetime. Some of you are even not kind of like trusting your own inner guidance, your intuition, because of how you felt on that previous lifetime. And some of you guys are actually wanting to share information with this networker. It's like there's a lot of things that you wanted to share to people because you actually wanted to be heard, okay? You definitely wanted to be heard because there's a lot of things that you can actually also share. And you love sharing. But on that lifetime, it felt as if you were kind of like silenced. You know? That's really what I'm getting. Like you can't talk. You don't have any right to talk. And yeah, you got the prince. That's why I actually also picked up like, you're kind of like a queen on that lifetime for others of you. So yeah, this is definitely, you know, a husband for others of you. And then with this orphan, you know, we've already identified that this was your father, so you're the child. All right, I need to move on because reading past life is so draining. All right, anyway, let's see, what else? Anything else, Spirit? You got financial constraints. That's why I keep on hearing money, money, money. Because when I ask Spirit in my head, like, all right, Spirit, what do you mean by decision? Because I keep on hearing that at the beginning of your reading. That's why I need to pause, because I was trying to figure that out. Because I keep on hearing decision, okay? On that lifetime, we're talking about a previous lifetime, okay? And they're telling me money. So you got financial, you know, something about money. Yeah, lovers, look at that. Awakening, okay. Moonlight, okay, I have a lot of moon. Okay, so there's something about like lack of clarity. You're not seeing things, okay? Hold on, let me go back to your cards, because if I read it intuitively with this gambler card, this person's blindfolded, okay? So there's also something about, you know, things are unclear. No wonder you got the Ace of Swords, because Ace of Swords is actually talking about clarity as well. And you got awakening, right? So there's something about awakening, about clarity, decision, having a voice. Yeah, so what I'm actually getting here, based on the cards they actually got, for a lot of you, yes, this was a husband of yours from a previous lifetime even. And it's like, what I'm actually getting here is that somebody is actually always feeling as if either they were abandoned, that's actually the energy I'm getting, and I feel some of you are also feeling that in this lifetime, like you felt abandoned. You felt as if that this person just left you, and it's like you don't know how you're going to survive this, you know? That's actually the energy I'm getting for others of you. And this was definitely, you know, related to your previous lifetime with this person. I feel that, with this promise card, I feel like maybe this person from a previous lifetime, since this was also your husband, or you can switch roles if you're a guy, like there were broken promises. That's actually what I'm getting. Because the moon is something very, not clear. Like things weren't clear. There's lack of clarity, or there's something that is hidden. And this got you feeling very much confused. I'm also hearing with this financial constraints card, because earlier that's actually what I heard from Spirit. Like when I actually started the reading for group number 2, I keep on saying I'm hearing something about decision. And when I ask, like, what is this decision all about? Which is related to the previous lifetime, they were saying money. So this is definitely a validation. And I feel that for others of you, with regards to the money, I feel that the husband was more focused as well on, let's say, the wealth of the family. And it's actually different with you. Like you wanted some emotional support. You never felt as if you guys were a couple. That's actually what I'm getting. And I'm actually picking up like you're longing for something emotional, because moon is also about emotions. Like you never felt emotionally connected with that person. I'm hearing a woman right now talking in my head like, yes. Somebody's saying yes. Okay, she's saying that this is her husband now? Okay. Well, yeah, because this was your father on a previous lifetime. So it's like, whether it's the father or whether it's actually the husband, like this person's priorities, it's actually mostly about the material things, all right? And the status, what other people are going to say or think. And then I'm getting this, kind of like energy of you're not feeling, happy with the situation, because you don't feel as if you were honored, you're respected by your husband or your father. It can be, both. It's like I'm also hearing some of you don't feel as if you belong. I don't know why I'm hearing that right now. And some of you were kind of like longing for this, emotional thing, like romantic feeling, and it's something that you were lacking during that, because this for me is lack. If I don't also read it like specifically like financial constraints, for me it's all about lack, because constraints, right? Like there's a lack of resources. So for me, what's lacking during that lifetime as well is actually the emotions. That's what I'm getting. Like you're longing for some emotional support, or you're longing for this person to be there by your side, just like this couple, they're actually together. Okay, I'm hearing right now from Spirit, if you're a guy watching this, okay, if you're a guy watching this, this is actually not your mother, okay? It's not a mother, although or a father. This is actually your wife, okay? You were husband and wife, especially if you're a guy watching. For a lot of you, if you're a guy watching, this was your wife. And you were the one who abandoned this person, okay? That's actually what I'm hearing right now very strongly. Whew, let's move on because I'm really drained. That's why I rarely do past life readings, because it's, I don't know, for some reason I feel very much drained. Whew. Okay. All right, let's just pull up 3 more cards. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, so you had a lifetime in Atlantis too. And look at that. There's always dolphin, right? Trees, okay. Vows, okay. All right. Whew. All right, so what I'm actually getting here, well, for some of you, yeah, you had a lifetime in Atlantis. And I feel like, you know, there's that longingness to always be together. If I read it intuitively, because you got here 2 dolphins, and earlier I have a lot of dolphins, so look that up, because, yeah, there's some messages about this spirit animal, which is the dolphin. Well, dolphins, like what I said, is very clever, very witty, friendly, and of course there's something about communication too. And I'm actually getting here, like, when I saw this card, what I heard is that there's that longingness to be together, because somebody felt as if this person is always away, or this person is actually not really honoring their decision or actually appreciating them. That's actually what I'm getting. Like somebody's lacking for this union or lacking to be together. And then I'm also hearing this woman, I don't know, I picked her up earlier. Like, I don't know who is this, you know, whenever I do reading, I would really like hear someone really like even asking questions. I could really hear it. And so she was asking about her best friend. I don't know who this is. It's her best friend in the current lifetime. So yes, you're both female on a past life during that lifetime. You're kind of like, you know, partners in crime too, okay? So that's just something very specific, okay? Because that energy is, again, popping up. So if you're resonating with that, you're asking about your best friend in this current lifetime, and you guys are both female. You were also female in a previous lifetime, okay? You're kind of like partners in crime. You're always together, all right? You jive a lot. I also feel with these cards, the rest of the cards they actually got, like, yeah, there's some promises. I just mentioned that earlier, right? There are some promises, and I feel it's kind of like a broken promise. Remember I said something about that when I saw this card, the new moon? Remember I said something like, somebody felt as if somebody broke their promise, like they promised that this is what they're going to do, but then it turned out that this person never fulfilled their promise. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing something right now when I saw this card too. So forgive me if I'm actually quiet, because when I'm doing past life reading, I really have to concentrate because the energies are so strong. It's draining. And what I actually heard is that, again, it's still the same. This is actually a husband or a lover of yours. And it's like you and this person actually promised to be together, but this person was not there, you know? For instance, it's kind of like, okay, we'll meet on this place under the trees. We'll be here by 6 o'clock. And this person was never there, okay? And he felt abandoned. Or somebody felt abandoned. but most likely it's actually the viewer who felt abandoned. So there's something about broken vow, right? That's actually what I'm getting for group number 2. And then I'm also getting, like you were not given a voice, you were not appreciated, you don't feel as if you were accepted, or you were actually, basically your decision in life during that lifetime too was not really respected and honored. And again, there's something about inner child healing, because I feel that, especially if you're resonating with, oh yeah, no wonder this person's kind of like my dad, because this was your father from a previous lifetime. And if this is you, then you need to heal your inner child, okay? Because there's that abandonment issue going on for group number 2. All right, there you go. Sorry about that. That was actually really, really draining, honestly. That's why I rarely do this, but I just feel like doing this past life reading, because I just suddenly remembered the book that my father lent to me, which was You Have Been Here Before by Edith Fiore. That was such a wonderful book. Very, very wonderful book. So I hope you enjoyed this past life reading, and it somehow gave you some clarity about the relationship that you had with this person, okay, that you're inquiring about. And I hope it somehow helped. I will see you again on the next pick a card. I need to get a drink of water. Gosh, I'm drained. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. All right, the last group, you chose this basket. So let's see here. What is your relationship with this person from a previous lifetime? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group 3. You have Knight of Chalices. You have 7 of Chalices. You have 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. You have the Fool. And you have the World, okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have here 5 of Chalices. Wow, okay. While I was actually shuffling group number 3, I was hearing Armenia. So maybe it was the lifetime they had with this person, okay? That was so strong. And for a lot of you, I'm actually picking up that the relationship they had with this person from a previous lifetime, I'm getting, for a lot of you, it's actually also a lover or either a spouse, okay? Because you got here a husband and a wife. And I'm actually picking up there's something about, pregnancy here, because you got 2 cards here in which there, some women who are pregnant, So that's actually what I'm getting very strongly. I feel that during that lifetime, I'm hearing like somebody is, okay, all right. I'm hearing from Spirit that you lost a child or somebody lost a child. But definitely I'm picking up that this was your spouse and you lost a child. That's actually what I'm getting. You had a baby, but unfortunately it died or during labor. That's actually what I'm picking up. Somebody was so distressed during that lifetime, like, not to say that somebody got crazy, but I'm actually also picking up that energy, like somebody was so depressed. Because I'm getting this energy like somebody was not thinking straight anymore. But yeah, for a lot of you, this was actually a spouse. And I'm also hearing for others of you, I feel that on top of that first scenario that I picked up from Spirit, that you lost a child or you had a baby with this person, but you guys lost it, a miscarriage of some sort. I'm also getting that. Okay. All right. I'm hearing from Spirit like somebody in that connection as well was kind of like disapproving of your relationship. It's kind of like giving me this energy that the person on that lifetime, whether this is actually the mother, whether it's your mother on that lifetime, or it's this person's mother that lifetime, who was really, against this connection. Because I'm hearing like somebody stow away, that's what I heard. And then I heard Armenia. So that was actually the lifetime that you had with this person for a lot of you. I'm not picking up anything else. I will just deliver everything I'm going to hear. And if I'm pausing, by the way, please know that past life reading for me, okay, for me, it's very draining. That's why I really have to concentrate. It's really draining. That's why I don't normally do past life readings, because I really run out of breath for some reason. And then I'm also hearing like somebody lost their spouse. That's actually what I'm getting. Like, I feel that somebody actually traveled, whether this is actually you, or I feel it's most likely the person that you're inquiring about who traveled, and this person never came back, is what I'm also getting. Like, this person never came back. You were expecting this person to return, but this person never did. Okay. All right. And then I'm hearing again from Spirit. It's for others of you, there's another scenario. Like, there was some sort of like a forbidden relationship that happened. Like, you're not actually allowed to have a relationship with this person. And secretly, that's why I'm hearing like stow away, like you actually left because you know that this is not going to be allowed. Whatever that is that I'm picking up right now, it was not allowed. Like, you can't be together. And so you had to see each other in secret, or you had to be away. That's actually what I'm getting. Because it was definitely forbidden. You can't be together for whatever reason. And I'm actually getting somebody in this connection during that lifetime was so wealthy. Like, somebody came from a very wealthy family. Okay, that's actually what I'm getting. And I feel that this other person is more of like the commoner, or what. Maybe that's why there's some sort of like, yeah, like, it's not allowed. Like, I'm getting that somebody is really, really angry about this relationship. Okay. All right. Again, I'm hearing another message from Spirit. Like, for others of you, this was your son. The person that you're inquiring about is your son. It's not a daughter, son is what I heard. Okay. And I'm hearing right now from Spirit, like, I don't know who am I channeling, but whoever the viewer is, you were the mother, even if you're a guy, and this was your son. And this person, I'm getting like that very rebellious energy. That's actually what I'm picking up. And I feel that this person kind of like left. That's actually what I'm getting. You were very much heartbroken, you know, about that. I'm also getting Mediterranean. So I don't know what type of, yeah, what specific country, but right now they're actually giving me some messages, Mediterranean. So yeah, okay. Okay, all right. So I'm also hearing right now from Spirit that for others of you, there's that element of fixed marriage, but somebody's not wanting that too. Like, I don't want to get married to this person. I want to marry this other person. And somebody's against. And that's why you had to run away, or I'm getting that for others of you. Wow, for group number 3, there's a lot of scenarios that I'm picking up. That's weird. Unlike for group 1 and group 2, especially for group 2. Group 2's reading is just simple, like there's 2 scenarios. But here it's like they're giving me a lot of scenarios. For others of you, this is your son. For a lot of you, this is actually your spouse. And then for others of you, I'm actually, you know, picking up that like a fixed marriage. And then I'm hearing Mediterranean over and over again. Mediterranean, Mediterranean. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's try to pull up more cards. Yeah, there's something about like an authority, right? So you got the seneschal. Usually this is a very disciplined person, authoritative, kind of like a mother too. So I'm actually, you know, getting here that, because I'm hearing like different scenarios earlier. Like for others of you, the viewer is the mother and this was your son, okay? That's actually what I'm getting. And then for others of you, what I heard was there's someone who's stopping the both of you from getting together or being together, because there's a feminine figure as well who's not really wanting the relationship, who's really against it. And I feel Most likely it's the mother of that person that you're inquiring about. Oh no, okay, all right. Spirit says no. Okay, thank you. It's actually the mother of the viewer. Okay. Who's actually against. But what I'm actually seeing here with this seneschal, this is actually a very strict energy. Very disciplined. Authoritative. So for others of you, what I'm actually hearing from Spirit, this can also be your mother. For group number 2, it's the father. For others of you, this can also be your mother. From our previous, because remember, this is a general reading. Some of you are actually asking about a specific person. So I'm getting a lover or a spouse. And then I'm also getting that you were the mother and this was your son. And then this is also, for others of you, a mother, okay? Or this was your mother. This person is actually very, strong. That's the energy I'm getting from this person. Like, this person doesn't smile a lot. This person is very strict. Like, you have to act a certain way. And what I actually heard was that the mother, if this is you and the lover, all right, the mother in that lifetime is actually wanting you to be with someone else, or this person to be with someone else. Because somebody in this connection is actually kind of like the one who's deciding, instead of the both of you deciding for your own life. So I'm actually getting like somebody's deciding for you or for this other person. So far I'm not hearing many countries, unlike with other groups, but here I really heard Armenia. So I don't know where that is, honestly. Okay, I'll be just very honest with you, but I'm asking for a place and they are just giving me Armenia. So I don't know where that is. No idea at all. But that's the lifetime for a lot of you. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so based on this next card that I'm picking up for you with regards to the relationship that you had with this person from a previous lifetime, like what I said, I feel that for a lot of you, this was also a lover, okay? And it's like somebody's always getting in the way. That's the energy I'm getting, like somebody is always in the way. Like somebody is kind of like, pulling the both of you away from each other. Kind of like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, like the, parent or the mother or whatever is actually, against it. And it's like they wanted to pair someone up with a different person. That's why I keep on hearing fixed marriage, fixed marriage. And I'm also getting here with this flexible card, kind of like this is the lesson here. Because I'm getting here that somebody is kind of like in control or wanting to be in control. If this is actually the person that you're inquiring about, okay, because I'm also getting that this can be your mother. Let's just say this was your mother from a previous lifetime. Then this person is actually somebody who really needed to be more flexible, because with the seneschal card, that's actually somebody who's very strict. Like they're, you know, it's like iron fist. That's really what I'm getting. Like this is what this person wants and that's it. It can't be, you know, it can't be changed. So that's actually what I'm getting. And then I'm also hearing, like, for others of you, if this was your spouse, because I also picked that up, I really felt like you had a child together in that lifetime, but unfortunately you lost the baby. And somebody was so sad, like somebody almost kind of like lost their mind, is what I'm hearing. Because they lost this child. For some of you, what I'm hearing on this card from Spirit is that, especially on that specific scenario in which people around you on that lifetime were really against it, they had to be separated. Because I'm hearing, again, the fixed marriage. I feel that somebody, you know, is really like waiting for this other person to return, or either you were waiting on that lifetime for this person to return so they can be together, or this other person is waiting as well. I'm getting that very strongly with this card. But there's that energy of control in this reading for group number 3. And I feel out of all the 3 groups, this past life reading for group number 3, it also involves another person. It really does, because I'm getting that for some of you, this was actually kind of like a strict mother on that lifetime as well. Maybe this is also playing out in the current lifetime. Who knows, right? But I'm actually getting that very strongly. I'm getting karmic. Like, I feel that whoever this is that I'm picking up on, the one who's disagreeing, the one who's actually, you know, really trying to break the both of you apart. Because I'm getting, you know, forbidden, like you're not allowed to be together. And it's something to do with status, by the way. It's like you're different from each other. Because I'm getting like some of you, most likely the viewer, is very wealthy, like coming from a very wealthy family, and this person, it's like, for instance, the son of a farmer is what I'm picking up, and you guys are actually different. That's the energy really of what I'm getting, and I feel that the woman, the seneschal, you know, that energy of the seneschal, the one is really strict and very, very difficult person, having this kind of like very vinegary, you know, attitude, like she is really against it. All right, let's see what else. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah. If you notice, there's a lot of pregnant women. Oh my God. Like, are you kidding me? Like, every card that we're actually pulling up, there's always pregnant lady. Okay? So this is matching to what I've actually identified, that for a lot of you, either this is actually your son, you're a mother on that lifetime, or you're the mother and this was your son. So I'm getting a mother-son, energy. For others of you, it's just saying that you actually had a child, but you lost it. Okay, that's actually what I'm getting. And then for others of you, it can also be that this is actually the mother or your mother. So either you're the mother or this person is the mother. Okay, that's actually what I'm getting. Because I'm hearing for others of you, it's the viewer who's the mother and this is her son. And I'm hearing son, not daughter. So that was so strong from spirit. And I keep on getting Mediterranean, That's really what I'm getting. Okay, I'm hearing Persia. Actually, I'm also hearing right now Persia. So yeah, there's something about that lifetime for others of you. Okay, I'm hearing Persia very, very strongly. And then for others of you, just like what I said, this was your spouse or a lover, and you had a child, but unfortunately, somebody had a miscarriage. That's why they're highlighting the pregnant lady. Oh, wow. This reading is so weird. Like, every card that I'm pulling up, they're showing me pregnant, women. Okay, let's actually try to pull up more. Let's use this one. Yeah, child. This was your child. For others of you, like what I said, because I heard from spirit, you are the mother. Okay? And this was your child, not the father. For group number 2, it was so strong. Like, for group number 2, the person that they're inquiring about is actually their mother, and that's it. Okay? It's not the other way around. But for group number 3, what I heard from spirit, you are the mother. Okay? And this is the child. But it can also be flipped. That's what spirit is saying. That this person was your mother on a previous lifetime and you're the child. Okay? So I'm getting very specific messages from spirit. So yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? What the freak? Like, what am I talking about? Oh my God. This is such a crazy reading. Whoa. And I'm getting the goosebumps right now. Like, are you kidding me? I just said that. Like, I'm getting that mother and child energy, okay? For others of you, it's a spouse. Because remember, it's a general reading, all right? There's a lot of, energies coming through. But the strongest one would be somebody's a mother and somebody's a child. I even heard the viewer is the mother and this was your son from a previous lifetime. But it can be flipped. This was your mother and you were the son, okay? You were a male. Even if you're a female watching this, you were actually a male. You were the son. So, oh boy. Wow. Gosh. Are you kidding me? You got the child and the mother here. Need I say more? Group number 3. Oh boy. And there's that very strict energy, like somebody's not allowing their child to become independent. That's why when we saw the flexible card, it's like there are rules. It's so strict, it's so fixed that it can't be bent. Like, this is it. And so I feel that's part of the lesson as well. And then I heard Persia, because earlier I heard Mediterranean and then Armenia, and then I heard Persia. Oh boy. So yeah, I don't feel like pulling up. Usually I really pull up like 4, but I don't feel like pulling up because that's actually what spirit is showing me, like mother and child. Wow. Crazy reading. Okay, let's see. Let's try to pull up more cards here. Bear with me if I'm pausing because past life readings for me is really difficult. That's why I rarely do it, because I have to really focus. And I notice that whenever I do past life reading, I run out of breath for some reason. Like I'm having a hard time breathing for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I got walking away. I even heard like stowaway, you know, like somebody actually left because somebody's so strict. Especially if this is actually your lover, you and this person that you're inquiring about. Somebody walked away. Either you walked away because somebody's disapproving of the connection. Childhood. Oh my god. What the freak. Like every card that I'm pulling up, either they're showing me, you know, babies, like somebody's pregnant, you know, for a lot of you, group number 3, you know, this is your child, okay? Or this was your child, because I really heard that. Like the viewer, spirit is really saying the viewer is the mother and the person that they're inquiring about is their son. I never even heard like daughter. I really just heard over and over son. Okay? But it can be flipped. Like this was your mother and you're the son. For others of you, it's a spouse. You had a child together, but you lost the child. Or you guys lost the child, the baby, miscarriage, and somebody was like out of their mind already. Like somebody's gone insane. No kidding. Like I really picked that up. Like somebody got really insane because they lost the baby. All right. But for a lot of you, this was your child. So I'm actually getting like somebody is trying to, because of this loss, if this was actually your son, let's say, I'm hearing right now from Spirit, they're saying that's why some of you are kind of like holding on way too tight, or, you know, holding on too tightly, because especially it can also be that the child that you lost on that previous lifetime was this person. And so it's like you're really holding on so much because you don't want to lose this person, is what I'm hearing again from Spirit right now. Oh my gosh, this is such a weird reading. Oh my god. All right, what else? Honestly, I'm drained. If I have to pause a video, I have to, because past life readings for me is really, really draining. And it got rising above. Okay, freedom. Like somebody needed to free themselves because they felt as if they're restricted. So I'm getting that strong energy as well for group number 3. And even with that, you know, lifetime in which I actually heard, like the both of you were kind of like not allowed to be together. Like there's that forbidden love is what I'm hearing. I feel that you guys are really wanting to just get free or be free from, you know, the rules, from whatever it is that these people around you or this person is actually experiencing with their family member on that lifetime, because somebody's really just trying to control. I'm hearing karmic, really, like a very, very karmic person around you guys, whether it's you or this person in question. Compassion. Okay. All right. All right. We'll stop with these cards that you got. So yeah, like what I said, for a lot of you, there's something about, you know, children or child, actually just a child, because even at the very beginning of your reading, I already pointed out, because that's actually what I picked up very strongly. Like you have 2 cards in which somebody's pregnant, you know? You have a lot of cards in which there's pregnant lady, okay? So what I heard earlier from Spirit, mother and child, for a lot of you, you know? But for others of you, it's also your spouse and you had a child, It's just simple as that. And you lost the child, or somebody lost their child. But for a lot of you, you guys are actually, having this mother son or mother child relationship from a previous lifetime. And then I'm also getting this very strong, lifetime in which you were a lover, you were lovers, but there was that mother, okay, and that lifetime who's really, breaking the both of you apart. And I'm hearing fixed marriage as well, and somebody, wanted to walk away or to run away, and that's part of the lesson. There's something about restriction as well. I feel that's also part of the, past life lesson between you both. Like, there's something about freedom. And for you to have compassion as well, especially if this was your son from a previous lifetime, there's that lesson about compassion. For me, I'm not going to read this like dance, although there's a woman dancing. For me, this is also freedom. Like, this person is just free to do whatever it is that she wants to do, okay? Because I'm getting restriction. That's part of the past life karma. Whoever it is that you're asking about, there's definitely something about freedom. Somebody wanted to be independent. Somebody wanted to be able to break free from the shackles. Like, they wanted to be doing whatever it is that they wanted to do. Okay? That's actually what I'm getting very, very strongly. And it's related to the past life. Okay? Oh boy. I'm running out of breath. Let's just pull up 3 more cards before we wrap things up. Oh my god. That's why I rarely do past life readings. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. What else, Spirit? Knighthead. Spouse. See, I told you, some of you guys, this was your spouse as well from a previous lifetime. Trees. Okay. All right. What I'm actually, picking up very strongly with these 3 cards that you got, actually, this was so obvious that you were lovers, and we've already mentioned that you were husband and wife on that lifetime. You had a baby, you had a child, but you lost it. And for others of you, like what I said, mother, and we've seen that too, the mother and child relationship. With this Knighthead, this is actually what I'm picking up as well. Like, somebody is actually from a very well-off, like, kind of like a royal family, think of it that way, because you got the Knight, and you can't be together. That's actually what I'm getting. Like, you can't be together because that's not allowed. And that's actually what I'm picking up with this Knighthead, okay? And this can also be, like, European, lifetime, like, that's really what I'm getting to with this card. And I'm hearing protection. I'm hearing protection on this card. So I'm actually, picking up as well, like, somebody's really overly protective. Like, somebody is wanting to break away. Like, can't you just allow me to live my life the way I wanted it to be? That's actually what I'm getting very strongly when I saw this card. It's like somebody was not allowed to just be who they wanted to be. That's really what I'm getting. That's why somebody wanted to break free. Somebody wanted to have their freedom. But yeah, that's actually what I have for you, group number 3. I'm actually, just getting here that for a lot of you, mother-child, okay, relationship. So either you're the mother, this was your son. For a lot of you, that's actually the case. But I heard from Spirit, they're saying it can be flipped. So you are the son and this was your mother, okay? And then I'm also getting spouse. I'm also getting like this forbidden lovers, like somebody's of higher status and somebody is actually kind of like, you know, coming from a lower class type of family, and there's that some sort of like a fixed marriage going on. And somebody, I even heard like stowaway, you know, like, and you got the walking away card, so somebody really wanted to break free. So that's actually what I'm getting for group number 3. I hope you actually enjoyed this. This was just for fun, but honestly, it's quite draining. Honestly, it's quite draining. My gosh, but I just love this reading because there's a lot of synchronicity in all 3 readings. Very beautiful. I'm running out of breath, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you again on the next Vicky card. Bye-bye, guys. Love and light.